He is good, isn't he?
People in love with football in this country, people must be in love with Eden Hazard. And I think the way match after match is being punished by opponents and is not being protected by referees, maybe one day we don't have Eden Hazard. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 fouls, aggressive fouls. They kick, and the kid resisting because he's a fantastic kid. He's strong physically. He's very honest in the way he plays. But I think this is also another problem.
Well, I would like to add something on top of that. I think Eden is one of the best players in Europe, and one of the best players in the world, for sure. And what is done today in that goal is a proof of that. But it's getting better and better. He's doing the right things at the right moment.
Yeah, for me he's maybe the most important player for Chelsea. But we know that Chelsea is not only Hazard. But for sure, we have to be ready tomorrow to stop him. We know that he's really fast. That he searches 1 against 1, and I think if his last games, he's in really good form. So we have to be ready for him.
Inspirational. He's a magnificent player. You can see how he started the season and the World Cup that he had. He's a you don't get many players like him. He's capable of magic at any moment, and to hear the things that he said, it's great for me to hear a player like that say such great things about myself.
You'll know there's a debate in his mind about his future. How important that he stays at Chelsea?
It's important, because he's been at Chelsea for a long time now, and he's achieved so much. But I can't speak for Eden. He knows in his mind what he wants. But I'd love to play with him for many more years ahead.
When we are a player, we are a bit of example. So, and the fans also are example. I want Chelsea fan to be the best in the world, and I don't want to see a bad image of the Chelsea fan, of course. But in general, in football, not just about the Chelsea fan. In Italy, you can saw a lot of things also. I want this kind of thing to disappear. I know it's hard because it's a big world. Football is a big world, but if step by step we are doing things all together, players, managers, journalists, I think we can do something.
My answer is always the same. This is a private conversation between the club and the player and the agent of the player. And but the same speech is for Eden. I'm proud to have him in my team, in my squad, and I'm very happy to work with him. He's a really good guy, and he has a lot of space for improvement and to become one of the best players in the world.
I love Eden Hazard. I've got huge respect for him, of course. I hope he uses a bit more time to rest and make sure he's fully fit for the weekend ahead. But at the same time, I want my players to go up against the best. So if he starts, if he's on the bench, what a challenge, all of us, but the defenders, a right back who may be going up against Eden Hazard facing you down. That's great with some of the young players we've got.
Is he the best in the world right now?
Well, on current form, with Messi injured, so I can take him out because I can never really put anyone above Messi. You shouldn't do. And Ronaldo, of course, he's at his new club. But I think on current form and his Premier League form, yes. But that's fluid. That does change because top players, someone else can be outstanding. But I've known it since the day Eden Hazard arrived at Chelsea. I could see the potential, the natural ability, and he's matured as a man, he's matured as a player, and I love watching him. And you don't have to be a Chelsea fan to say that. I absolutely love watching him. and I think there's probably more to come from Eden Hazard.
You do think he can get even better?
Yeah, he's in his prime. He's 27, I think. He's working under managers and the ethics of training and how he can improve. People have sometimes gone, well, can he do more? I think he's getting to levels now. You go, actually, yeah, he certainly is doing more, and that's down to work ethic alongside that outrageous talent that he has as a player. So I don't see any reason why he won't get better.
Obviously, his form has brought inevitable speculation, constant speculation about his future. Would it be a shame to lose him from this country?
Yes, because we love watching him, and he's the main man at Chelsea, and so Chelsea want to keep him. The Premier League wants to keep him.
Eden Hazard said this week that the only way Manchester City could get better is by signing him. Just wondered what your view of him as a player is.
That is not going to happen. No.
But how dangerous is he to you tomorrow?
A lot. I agree with you how good. He said, I'm so good, and I agree with him.
What are his qualities? What do you like about him in particular?
Switch on the TV, look at him, and you immediately realize his qualities. So you know his qualities better than me. So he's an exceptional player, by far, one of the best players in the world.
I thought that Hazard was one of the best players in Europe. But now I am changing my mind because maybe he is the best now. And I think also that Hazard can improve more.
Deep defending and then giving the ball to Eden Hazard. Wow.